Unbelievably, we got some great comedians in my yard. So, it's awesome. Once again, have fun, hang out. This is a pretty good crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our music man this evening, Mr. Steve-O. Steve-O is going to be providing the tunes tonight. He's going to be my sidekick. And we're going to have a lot of great comedy. Let's get this party started. Please welcome to the concrete step, your first act for the evening, Mr. Aaron Hertzog. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Yeah. All right, so, I don't know, I guess I'll tell you, when I was in high school, I was a bit of a nerd. I know, it's hard to believe. Yeah, nerds. But I was the kind of nerd, like, I tried to be cool also, so I would, like, let people cheat off me, like, during tests to try to be cool. One time I got caught. I was in 9th grade in science class. My teacher made me stay after class. I thought I was going to be in real big trouble, but all she said to me was, "Aaron, I know you let those 2 girls cheat off you. You realize you can get them to do stuff for that." And like, she could have meant like, they'll bake you cookies, but the tone of her voice was more like, they will suck on your bird. And I never asked her to clarify what she meant, and I should have, because I am now old enough and I've seen enough movies to know that I was like 2 phrases away from having sex with my teacher. Yeah. Like, she'd have been like, "Hey, you know that they'll do stuff for that?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah? What kind of stuff?" She'd be like, "This kind of stuff." I wonder what other kinds of horrible information she would have for me to like take advantage of other people. Like, "Hey Aaron, you know, if you go to a restaurant and order a sandwich and then eat half of that sandwich and say, 'Hey, you guys only gave me half of a sandwich,' they'll give you a whole new sandwich." "Oh yeah? What kind of sandwich?" "This kind of sandwich! Yum yum!" I'm an idiot. Complete moron. I was hanging out with a group of friends recently, and we had a friend who was a girl who was bringing some of her friends who we never met, who were all girls. And one of my male friends was like, "Yeah, I hope they're hot." And I was like, "No, that is not what I want. I do not want them to be hot at all." Like, because, I mean, let's think about it here. There's like an XY axis scale of like, on the X axis is like hotness of a girl, and on the Y axis is like likelihood that she'll do stuff with me. And the level of their X axis hotness I want to be is like the exact high point of like their likelihood to do stuff with me. Like, I don't even know what I would do if just like a whole bunch of hot girls showed up. Like, I would just embarrass them and they wouldn't want to be there. They probably would not be friends with their friend that brought them. Like, "Why did you bring me here?" Like, "I've never seen Star Wars." "Why am I going to talk to this guy? He doesn't even have one frosted tip." Yeah. I was, again, hanging out with my friends, and they were, like, telling stories, like, you know how guys do about, like, hooking up with girls. So I decided I would tell a story about a time where I didn't hook up with a girl, because that's kind of my thing. It's kind of what I do. But no, it was a time, like, I was in college, and this girl was, like, really drunk, like, just, like, passing out, and I'm not a rapist, so I didn't hook up with her. And, yeah, and I realized, in the middle of this story, we were outside my house, and my neighbors came to their window, and they looked at me all disgusted, and shut their window and went back inside. So I realized they heard me telling this story, but they only picked up the key points about rape. And even though I'm talking about how much of a gentleman I am and how I didn't rape this girl, the fact that I'm telling a story about how I didn't rape a girl kind of makes it seem like it's a story that I didn't rape a girl. Like, the paper's never gonna print a story about the sun coming up until the day the sun doesn't come up. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of just makes it like I'm telling a story about this one crazy time I forgot to rape this chick. Hey, you know what they say, you do something every day for 2 weeks straight, it becomes a habit. I thought that was about exercise. I don't have anything else to say. You guys have been really fun. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you very much.
All right, let's hear it for Mr. Aaron Hertzog one more time. All right, let's keep this party.